Folks, thank you very much, and welcome to yet another inducted class into the Horror Host Hall of Fame. I'm Jason Hicknight, and I'm very proud to be here in front of the only legal collection of miscreants and deviants that are still allowed in society that are horror hosts. Many are probably illegal. I'm not asking for any papers. We've been at this for years, and it's been gradually growing, not only in the capacity of horror hosts that are inducted into the Hall of Fame, but it's growing because it's finally becoming what I had always hoped, and I know that Jack and Jacqueline and others that work behind the scenes have always hoped it would become. And for the first time, I get to announce publicly something I've been very excited about, that the Horror Host Hall of Fame is going to be gaining a physical location. I made a visit to Count Orlok's Nightmare Gallery in Salem, Massachusetts a few years ago and left in tears. It is the most beautiful Hollywood movie monster museum that I have ever seen. And the gentleman who owns the place, James Lurgio, is one of the biggest fans of not only classic horror, but horror hosts as well. And when I started talking about the Horror Host Hall of Fame and made just the slightest mention of if only someday we had a physical location, a place where people could come, a mecca for fans of horror hosts, he was basically, pick me. And we did. We've been working for years, hoping, and still hoping that someday Ripley's is going to come through on what they had promised, but Ripley's is a collection of committees that is organized by another collection of committees, and it's like swimming in mustard. So James Lurgio has stepped up, and we will, as of this year, be implanting an exhibit for the Horror Host Hall of Fame in Count Orlok's Nightmare Gallery. We've already got commitments from Cassandra Peterson. One of Elvira's original costumes, the wig, the dress, the belt, and the shoes are going to be on display. We have commitments from Count Gordeval. We have, I'm also in discussions with the folks with Myra Nurmi's estate. We will be getting something from Vampira as well. And I believe the good man Joel here has said we're going to find something from Mystery Science Theater that can be there as well. So, but the place is beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's James right there in the front, and we'll be having a proud collection of pieces there. So, and the composites of the years past will be the entrance to the exhibit. You get to see those who have come before, inducted in order. Things of beauty. I hope to put these in the posters, actually. And here we are now, the Horror Host Hall of Fame induction class of 2015.
I look kind of questionable.
A bit. I think we should populate some of those question marks with some faces. So to do that, I have the privilege, nay, the honor of getting to induct one of my favorites. I have a pretty big list of favorites. I've been at this a while, and I love all you guys, but when Mystery Science Theater came along, it blew my brain out of my skull. I love watching horror hosts do what they do because it always looks like they're having so much fun, but fun doesn't seem to capture what it looked like you guys were doing. The level of production, the level of writing that went into this, and just the idea of let's live riff in recorded situations, absolutely fantastic. Mystery Science Theater has gone on to grow so far bigger and beyond its origins, but it's always stayed true to its origins. And for that, we had to honor the original founding brain and the original front face of Mystery Science Theater. Joel, would you please take the stage? Joel, Trace, and Joshua, the original Mystery Science Theater inducted into the Horror Host Hall of Fame.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored, and I'm not organized today, but what I want to say really comes from the heart. Obviously, Mystery Science Theater would never happen without horror hosts. I hope that's obvious to everyone, that the origins of Mystery Science Theater come from that. I grew up in Wisconsin, and I really wanted to get into show business, and I didn't know how. And I think my first indicator about how I could get into it was through horror hosts in my hometown in Greenville, Wisconsin. This is really significant because back in the 70s, they still made TV in their hometown. And I could drive through our town and see the places where they were making television and know that, you know, on Friday night, Alexander would be doing Erie Street, and at WLUK, there was a really unique show called TJ and the Ant, which meant television DJ and the all-night theater. And it was so meaningful to me to know that these people were out there, that they were in my town and they were making television, that it really took a lot of the mystery out of how it all worked for me. And getting to watch them, and of course, when we think about it, what's more fun than a horror host, really? When we think about it, it's fantastic. So I'm really honored, and thank you so much for this. I appreciate it.